Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Studio. And where today we're gonna be checking out Black Plague in a Filton Comic Studio like this. This is the Cookie Run Infection, the Black Plague Comic Studio, and it has 5 characters and other kinds of living, such as for other kinds of their cells. And first of all, let's just show up some spoilers. And probably these are the characters probably containing for some sort of even pretty disturbing that you're gonna be at age of 18 to view of this comic studio to check out. And the link is gonna be in the description. And I don't really think this isn't going to be for around here. And the hashtag is going to be says around the hashtag Black Plague Cookie on Twitter or any kinds of like those things. It was probably owned by someone as the Black Plague Cookie for around here. So the characters were the Acorn Cookie, Caramel Chocs Cookie, Pure Vanilla Cookie, Golden Citrine Cookie, and the White Lily Cookie. The other cookies, such as Snapdragon Cookie and Street Urchin Cookie, as for well. So nothing is absolutely starting for some sort of a war, and the background should be for the dark woods and other kinds of itself, such as the dark infected things, as really possible as well. But there is nothing around for anything as well. No submitted sprites and around of those things as well, like the other kinds of itself. So the infected effects could be for a static and a time effect, and nothing where it goes. Nothing where it goes for something else anyways. So let's try to add something isn't going to be really possible as well for some other kinds of loading screens as well. We got a secret as sherbet cookie round as well. So starting with the characters, we got something even notorious and contains around for blood itself, but I don't really think he was completely affected as well. And another one is Caramel Chocs Cookie, and probably she got her chains as well, though we're not very sure. The Pure Vanilla Cookie was actually for some kind of a monster, and some sort of infecting effects could be for around here as well. The next one is Golden Citrine Cookie. Could be like some sort of the Time Queen, probably like the Time Traveling Queen, like this. And another one is, and final one could be, I don't really know what is going on. It must be White Lily Cookie that got infected and turned into some kind of a enormous monster as well. And finally, Sherbet Cookie was also infected as well. Except for something as well was Street Urchin Cookie and Snapdragon Cookie. That pretty possible. They must be stay alive, but whatever that we're going to do as well. I think we're going to be try to spawn some Doom guys over here, and this is what absolutely that we're going to do. Like anything is really possible as well, but I just try to do it, and I'm probably very sure I was possessed with Doom guys overall that I might going to be added something else. And let's go for the army as well as this thing as well, and probably is going to be for whenever that we're going to be about to do. So even like the walking effects like those things, and probably this should be the Doom army itself. Hunting down should be going to be fine around here. Hunting down some monsters itself. This is not going to be for such as anyways. To walk around with those things further as well. And like we absolutely said this, we got Doom guys overall. For some kinds of case. In case he just blew up for something as well. So looks like we got Doom guys on the mission to hunt down some monsters. And probably that we're going to be added for many more Doom guys as fast as possible. So, unlike this thing is going to be possible as well. So, that must be for front of the Doom as well. like going for the other side as well. And for another one, could be for about this, or roundabout for some kind of this, or even like, I'm probably not very sure. So it should be able to be walking about for this thing as well. So it's absolutely may going to look for around you as well. So even as possible, that should be able to be standard a little bit as possible. That must be more Doom guys overall. And but what about this? I'll be right back of this video that I just going to do something like anywhere as well. There's more Doom guys, like I mean more Doom monsters like those things as well. So probably I just try to do. It was probably similar to Mirror Comic Studio like other kinds of studios like everything before. Because we pretend there must be ghosts for around here or something as well. Even for Cyborg Cookie is going to be flying around for some sort of infected garden beard as well. So probably it's not going to be what happens next. And nothing isn't going to be what happens is not going to be for one thing as well. There must be Ninja Cookie around here and for some sort of a forest. And it's might able to be coming to do this, but he blames the Doom guys, but whatever that he tried to do. Is he gonna be minding the Doom guys? Whatever it's not going to be doing for whatsoever. So, and finally, let's check it around for the user comics. And we're going to be seeing this out. But unfortunately, it wasn't going to be for like here for anything as well. So, this is absolutely for some sort of a series as well. As we check it out for some kind of a little bit as well. And we got some comics like those even more disturbing as well, but you gotta be at the age of 18 to check out of this comic studio. But what even is absolutely for some sort of a turn into mind changing into a nightmare? He turns into a ghost like something like unknown, and everything for some kind of monstrous things as well. They won't heal by itself anymore and turn into some kind of infected monsters like anyways as well. Let's check out for something as well. Even possible, it has only 5 of the remaining comics like here for to do this like we possibly did. And probably this is absolutely for some sort of an unknown bigs like those things. Everything is nothing new about for this thing as well. Because unfortunately, they won't do to post for some comics whenever it goes into the future of Comic Studio. But sometimes that will might able to end for anything as possibly we know. That doesn't gotta be for know it by itself for a long time as well. And that will be the end of this video. So that was probably like anything for around anything to do this as well for like for adding dooms or something as well. So that will be pretty it as possibly that we just know. If you'd like to check it out of this comic studio, it was disturbing that you gotta be at the age of 18 to view of this comic studio. Thanks for watching, for all your support, and don't forget the main website is gonna be recommended to browse some comics, and it wasn't going to be for pretty a little bit farther as well. And it also contains ad pop-ups as well for this time as well. And it's was going to be for too many times for the ad pop-ups as well. I'm not going to be deleting anything as well for probably like going to do to clear the button as well for something as well. So that was pretty it. And thanks for watching, and I'm gonna be see you in 2 days, another one in time. Or another video as well, because like there are souls as well, and you know that you want to do to find out more